we got our car and we're now driving towards San Pedro de Atacama, where we're going to be staying. It is a very lunar landscape.
Wow, look at that. Straight down here below. Just the striations in the hill. Incredible. Get around the corner, go to the left-hand side. Just amazing.
We're entering San Pedro de Atacama. Little tiny streets, and the speed limit is 20 kilometers an hour. And the stop signs, nobody stops.
So we're just going out for a little drive right now. We're trying not to do too much today. We're trying to acclimate to the altitude. So we're going to drive up a little bit and then we're going to come back down.
Wow and wow. What a view. We're at 4,300 meters now. We drove up from San Pedro and the scenery is just unbelievable. Definitely wow. There's a storm coming in, and you can see the volcanoes to the side. We're heading back downhill now after going up to almost 4,300 meters above sea level.
The craziest thing is way down in the valley there. That's where town is, and it's about 8,500 feet way down there.
Yeah.
So we just entered the park at the Valley of the Moon, La Luna, and it's just gorgeous out here. It's on a dirt road. This is a national park.
This is a really cool mountain because it shows all of the erosion that's been happening. Apparently this valley goes through periodic lush watery periods followed by dry periods. Very steep hill that we're going up. There's lots of cyclists on the trail today. I admire them. But as you can see, some of them are actually having to walk it up because it's very, very hot, almost 30 degrees. Yeah, they have signs everywhere saying, don't go here because they don't want people sandboarding.
Not just sandboarding, get stuck anywhere.
That's true. That's very true.
No way to make it through.
I think we're coming up to the dunes. This is the starting part of the dune hike. There are two trails here, and one is about an hour and a half and the other is about 30 minutes. They don't recommend it if you're scared of heights. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Well, we got in a little hut at the top of the trail, and it's so nice to have some shade. As you can see, completely spectacular Martian landscape up here. And way over there are the volcanoes that we drove by yesterday. I'm just going to see if I can zoom in. There we go. So we actually drove to the right of those two volcanoes across a pass that was over 14...
Yeah, over 14,000, about 14 and a half.
14 and a half feet above sea level.
Pretty crazy.
This is mind-boggling scenery. I can't believe I'm so lucky to see this. Look at these dunes, my God. And look at my hot husband.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente.
Sí.
Not moo.
Not moo. Look at this. Proof that water once ran abundantly over here. And now we get a little bit of a stretch coming down the sand dune on a path, of course. Well, we're going to be heading towards a volcano again tomorrow to go see the flamingos. And apparently you might have to cross over to Bolivia to see them. San Pedro de Atacama. We are at over 4,800 meters above sea level in a highly volcanic, almost lunar landscape. I'm gonna call these the Velvet Mountains because they look like they're probably covered in soft ash like the ones beside us. Really spectacular. Interesting ground that I'm walking on. It's soft, it's got some grass, but it's very weird. There's Brian taking pictures of the flamingos.
Heading towards Bolivia.
Yes, we are. Just finished seeing all those wonderful penguins.
Penguins?
Oh, I'm still saying penguins.
Flamingos, my dear.
Flamingos. I got penguins in my brain. There's a whole herd of llamas here. Look at that. Okay. The colors of this land are like unbelievable. They're paintings happening before our eyes. Coming into clouds in the Atacama Desert. Wild. We're in the little town of Toscana, just south of San Pedro. Lots of stone houses, which are actually quite cool in the hot sun. Look at that little llama following that man over there. My gosh.
So we are on the Tropic of Capricorn. This is amazing.
kind of dangerous to walk on. I tried walking on a little bit of a flatter area and the ground just collapsed under my feet. This is so much fun passing cars on this road. It's a very windy road through lava flows. Amazing lava formations here. You can see where the lava flowed. We're entering the area of the Laguna Miscanti in Manaus. I think that's the pronunciation. We are at such a high altitude right now that our car is having problems backing up. But this is the first lake. We're only allowed to stop for a minute. Okay, it's a very disciplined area because it's high altitude. So they have paths laid out where you can walk, and they want you to stick to it because if anything happens, they have to rescue you. Hey Brian, what do you think?
I think that this is incredible. We're at the second lagoon right now, and it's kind of interesting because Cami and I rented a four-wheel drive. We came up here, and I'm really glad we did. Got to spend a little more time in certain areas, did some Tai Chi by the water. Just incredible. And also some of the bands, they had like 10 people in. They jumped out, they took a few pictures, jumped back in, and away they go. So I'm really glad we rented a vehicle here. Really worth it.
Me too. I'm very happy about this. Coming into Salar de Agua Caliente, which means water of hot salt water. Now here's a parking lot where you want to stay within your lines. It's crazy. Never seen anything like it.